Thank you so much for returning to my CryptoQ Media channel. Today, the Bitcoin market was almost completely quiet. With a 2.6% increase, XRP should hit 45 cents. Other than that, not much is going on. Nearly everything is flat or very slightly slanted. We need to determine what will happen next. In my opinion, there is a prominent prejudice. On top of everything else, I'm crossing my fingers that the market will level out before the year ends and that the Bitcoin business experiences a good shift and substantial growth by the end of the year. On the other hand, I may obviously be incorrect. You are aware that we have seen Bitcoin set a new record. The Ethereum network has been performing admirably. It's only a working hypothesis on my part, but I think the world is full of amazing things happening right now, and we've seen some great performances both here and in Solana. Are you kidding me? There is growth happening, and these innovative ETF debuts are a big part of it. At some point, we shall make our way back to Earth. There needs to be a little downtime before we launch a massive bull run across the cryptocurrency market, and there is still plenty of preparation work to be done. The stock market today seems to be showing some concern, but whether or not this turns out to be true will depend on time. What are people generally considering? The upcoming presidential election is one area where people have mixed feelings. We know who the Republican candidate is. Politics, say the majority of my acquaintances, but I couldn't care less. My understanding is that Biden will be the one to see this through to the end. My humble opinion. Just getting through the weekend, let alone next week, would be an incredible feat in my view, that is highly unlikely to materialize. A lot of people have told me that. There are a lot of unknowns, but we will discover the outcome. It might be a while before we even find out who the Democratic candidate is, since they have not even been named yet. So, it will be interesting to see how that plays out. As the tightening cycle draws to a close, they will start lowering the rates again. But when they do that, who will we be? Were they a little too extreme? Will that herald a period of corporate layoffs and other hardships, or have we reached the perfect soft landing? Only time will reveal if our estimates were somewhat exaggerated. How will individuals go thereafter? Certain high-end equities begin to generate profits for their owners. Would they think about giving it to a lesser market cap option as a second use? Are they going to lay down the ball and go home for a bit amidst the summer lulls? Which one is the fourth? I've continued to expound upon this point. We will observe the outcome. Although it is far from guaranteed, downturns in the financial and cryptocurrency markets are rather normal right now, so we might see a lot of sideways movement before we start trending down. We shall watch how it develops over time. On the other hand, the market is the only place where this may happen. It is irrelevant to the specific asset you possess. Invest in valuable cryptocurrencies now so you may reap the rewards when the market returns. Bull markets are nothing new to you. Do you have a clue as to what that ultimately means? Bitcoin and Ethereum have given us a respectable run, but the next big thing is going to blow everything out of proportion. Basically, across the board in the cryptocurrency industry. I have found that when I look into XRP specifically, there is three things are what I am trying to find. To begin, my first objective is the successful introduction of Ripple's stablecoin. No need to go all out and surpass Tether, all I'm saying is have a successful launch. Securing liquidity listings on many exchanges will make buying and selling stablecoin a breeze. Consequently, I think stable currency will have numerous real-world uses, including actual transactions, if they succeed. You get what you pay for, and it's fast. On top of that, I think it will affect other issues related to the chain. Number 2 is right there for you. Our expansion can't happen without on-chain liquidity. We think that ammunition stores should be significantly expanded. We would greatly benefit from numerous trades. Thus, I suggest a stable coin. I hope independent devs succeed. Lastly, launching an app with a popular coin, like Crazy Town, and seeing a lot of returns would probably make users look outside your top coins for additional opportunities. They accomplish this while keeping a watch on all the upcoming coins, such as Polkadot, Ethereum, BNB, and Cardano. In addition, it would be great if some of the transactions could be recorded on the XRP ledger. On top of that, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we'll see even more of that action this time. For that matter, ammo polls can be useful as well. If those three things come to fruition, we will be well positioned, in my opinion. To a large extent, I expect all three of those things to come to pass. Brad Garlinghouse has been known to criticize US SEC Chairman Gary Gensler while meeting with both Republicans and Democrats. The fact that Gensler and Garlinghouse are trying to put themselves in a favorable position makes this important. And in the end, you'll have to find a way to satisfy both factions. You probably want people to know that what they've been doing for the last, 4 years or so is obviously not going to work. When it comes to cryptocurrency attacks, this assault on virtual currencies, you are aware of this litigation involving Ripple. This won't work, in my opinion. You should be aware that this decision will have repercussions. Consequences on the political front will follow. It will take time for the funds to show up in your bank account. Creating sensible policies and letting the money flow will usually get you what you want, and they will encourage collaboration on both sides. Because they've been telling you again and over that your current approach won't work, and because this will allow them and you to better satisfy your requirements, I think it's a positive thing. The initial stage towards institutional crypto products, as stated by Brad Garlinghouse, is to have a trustworthy benchmark reference rate. In this case, he's talking about CME Group. The pricing for both ICP and XRP have been revised. If we want to trade seriously, we need reliable prices. This adds to the conversation about it. Because of this, some are wondering if an XRP ETF is really feasible. Quite simply, I guess so, to an extent, but Wells told me that AVAX had this done a while ago, so I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet. I still think it shows their intention to include the entire old coin market, not just Ethereum and Bitcoin, even if it has been there for a long. Their current efforts to make price indices available for a larger range of currencies are a step in the right direction, and we may anticipate a proliferation of goods in the long run. Incredible packaged products, exchange-traded funds ETFs, and XRP, Solana, and AVAX are on the way. This is a necessary step towards that eventuality, which is approaching quickly. I don't think the news that an XRP ETF is on the way should cause a major stir. That day is coming, but I still do not think it will happen, and this is a fantastic development in the field of OpenAI that will get us closer to our objective. During today's conversation, they also identified 5 levels of AI growth, claiming to be close to human-level AI that can think, a doctrine, and an extremely well-educated individual. Not your typical Yahoo here, we're talking about a multi-talented, extremely brilliant human being on the cusp of level 3 reasoning, autonomous systems with the ability to take action, etc. Fourthly, in order to solve problems and come up with new ideas, we need innovative minds and AI that can help with that. Level 5, where AI can function like a full organization, that is, AI that can accomplish the activities of a corporation with many different employees and sectors, is basically the last level, and I think they can be successful. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence could give someone the authority of a full company just by tapping a button. Time is an intriguing concept, but I have no idea how long it takes. A sea change, never seen before, is about to happen on Earth. Let me end by saying that I agree with Hodl Maxi, a Twitter friend of mine, with whom we are having this discussion. The SEC did us a lot of damage, and we've talked about it endlessly. There has already been talk on what XRP would have done during its last run. Thanks to the SEC case and our own mistakes, we are in this jam right now. When I say that the XRP community as a whole has failed, I mean it. Even while you won't be the one to build the systems or make the decisions for the future, you're still participating, and we all made some bad choices while everyone else, literally everyone, went the DeFi route. Micropayments, we were certain, would mark the beginning of cryptocurrencies' next big thing. Furthermore, it made perfect sense. Hey, you're not alone, David Schwartz. I claim this contradicts questionable material. The secret is micropayments. It seemed quite reasonable to me as well. I dilute the Kool-Aid with a drink. No, that didn't happen, and it's not because micropayments are insignificant or useless. I thought everyone else would agree with that. But there was no companion app that people were compelled to use or actually utilized. Can you tell me why borrowing and lending were also features of earlier viral systems? Yes, we did have blogs about coils. The result is obvious to you, aren't you? Nobody wanted those disgusting blogs. We must, then, address that issue, in my opinion. There is some connection between the two. Pulls, DeFis, and amends are in the horizon for the XRP ledger in terms of chain liquidity problems. We are currently playing catch-up, but I am confident in our ability to succeed because the XRP ledger is innovative and robust for many things, making it highly efficient. We must complete that task, but I am of the belief that this blockchain can accommodate very competent DeFi. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Later, I will see you.